I just learned so much about EBT or SNAP or whatever, and I'm kind of pissed off. I posted in one of my mom groups, tell me all of your EBT tips and tricks to get the most out of it. So honestly, just curious because I've never had like benefits or anything like that. Read through the comments and I started to get really annoyed because I have worked very, very hard since I was 14 years old and paid into this for people to basically be abusing the system. Now, don't get me wrong. If you are a family or a single mom or single dad and you genuinely can't afford food or to feed your family or whatever, and you need these benefits, no judgment at all. However, the people in these comments that are just abusing it was wild. Did you know that if you have EBT that you can get high-speed Wi-Fi from Xfinity for $15 a month? It's pretty fucked up because I pay over $100 a month for mine. They get half off of Amazon Prime. Why? Because having your things delivered to you within 2 days is essential. It's a survival need. Don't think so. Walmart delivery, Target Circle, Shipped, DoorDash, they all offer discounts for EBT. That to me is wild. So you can go and be lazy and spend your money on having whatever crap delivered to your door. That to me is a luxury.
That's crazy. No wonder y'all been finessing the system for so long. So basically, you got it better than the people that actually work for a living. It is an insult. You guys have it better than people that go to work every single day. So while I'm paying full price because I pay for internet in like 4 different places. I got the internet down here. I got the internet literally in this. This is the business class internet, the internet out there, and the internet over there. And I pay an egregious amount of money and y'all getting the same high-speed access for $15. Now, some of y'all are going to sit here and say, hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, no. I'm hating it when it starts to come out of my pocket. That's when you start to hate it because we're subsidizing this. I would assume that Comcast is not just offering this as a benefit, that we're subsidizing it as American taxpayers and the federal government, and we're giving up all of this so that you guys can be able to do what you want to do. And then they pass it over into the future generations. And so now, why would they? If they spent their whole life doing this, why would they do it anything differently? And all you got to do is go in these forums and on these Facebook groups, and guess what? They giving you the sauce. Hey, don't report that, you know what a father is, and so you can get extra benefits. Don't do this. Don't do that. Make sure that you probably have more kids and all of that. It's an insult to working class people, and it makes me sad. It does. It makes me sad because it shows you how opportunistic at somebody else's expense people will be. And then they justify it to themselves and they fight it. And they go online and they talk about how they continue to finesse the system and how they taking advantage. And they are cool with it. And so when then Trump comes in and say, hey, we need to leverage the Department of Government Efficiency to make sure that we continue to audit the federal government and find out where all of the holes are so we can give taxpayers their money back or reallocate the money towards things that really matter. Y'all sit there and let these Democrats finesse y'all and say, oh no, they're going to take it away from people that really need it. No, he just putting the requirements on it. And the requirements are such. If you are working and an able-bodied person that is within age, then you need to meet certain requirements. Those requirements are you either need to be doing volunteer work, going to school, or you need to be working, doing all of this, working towards something. You need to be getting yourself together. No longer are we supporting lazy Americans. And I know it's probably going to take some time for things to gain traction, but you got to set the precedent. And you can't continue to let things go the way that they've been because this is disastrous. And it's disrespectful to American taxpayers. I work, I grind, I hustle my entire life to make a way. And I hated when I used to get my paycheck from corporate America and I used to see all of those taxes coming out and I wouldn't even know what it represented. And when I asked a question, then it would go to something that I didn't even volunteer to be a part of. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Am I paying something back? What's going on? And if I don't pay it, guess what? They'll throw me in jail. But if you continue to finesse the system, then they just give you a slap on the wrist, or they'll continue to advocate for you to be able to do so. It is very disrespectful.
Luxury. Most museums, aquariums, and zoos are anywhere between $1 to $3 to enter.
I didn't know
Again,
that.
these are luxury things. I don't take my kid to the museum every day because she needs to be entertained. These are special treats. We went on her birthday. We'll go for special occasions. Why do you deserve to go for $2 and I have to pay $25? Discounted Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what I'm saying by abusing the system.
Yeah, it's very abusive.
Getting your EBT benefits, whatever, SNAP benefits, and you're not using it because you can't afford to feed your family. And those of you who are using it for that reason, great, fine. You need it, that's whatever. But the people that are like, I'm staying on it long term, and I don't want to lose these benefits because of these benefits. This is wild. Why do you get the privilege of getting discounted things when we're working our asses off and paying for everything out of pocket? You get to go to the zoo for $2 and I got to pay $25, $30. You get discounts. You get free delivery from Walmart.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. I'm not for that. I don't support it. I also tend to think that it's disrespectful, and I'm just learning more. I'll be using Google and AI to do some research over the next couple of days because I got to talk about this possibly on the Millionaire Morning Show. And it's messed up. I think that people that make their own money that's not interdependent on the government in order to survive, I think that they should be able to do whatever they want to do. And to know and to think that people are complaining about those that are better off or are well off or took advantage and worked their ass off to get what they are. And people believe that we're supposed to be taxed more. So we got it out the mud. We built it from scratch. We grind, we hustle. And people believe that we're supposed to pay more. And why? Why should we pay more? Why should we continue to subsidize your lifestyle because you want to be a POS and you don't want to do what you're supposed to do and take care of business? Man, I'm telling you, bro, when we look at the stuff that come out of our paycheck, I'll be amazed. I'll be blown back. I'll be taken aback. It's older people that went and got a job because they didn't even save enough for retirement. And they are working every single day. And do you know what? Monies is still coming out of their paycheck so that they can make sure that they subsidize y'all lifestyle and y'all just think it's cool. And it ain't even a black thing. It ain't none of that. It's a people thing. It's a whoever can take advantage of the system thing. And nobody is going to cut the faucet off because nobody is incentivized to. And it's not like people going to wake up and say, hey, man, let's do the right thing. Let's go ahead and take care of business. That's not how it works, and that's not how people work. People are going to take advantage for as long as they possibly can. And it's funny because I remember that story where they uncovered all of that welfare fraud from people that's even within the office. All of these systems are set up to be finessed. And it's messed up and it's disrespectful to American taxpayers. I don't like it. I don't stand for it. And I think that you should also make sure that you get off the Democrat plantation and stop continuing to support things that's not in your best interest. Let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Always like to give credit to the content creator. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.